welcome to your workout. We're going to do a Pilates stretching video today. It's going to be very gentle on the body, nothing too strenuous. We'll be down low on the ground pretty much the whole time. Maybe a few inversions, but there are always modifications. So if you're not comfortable with inversions, just keep your back on the ground and do some modification with your back on the ground. So you just need your mat and about 20 minutes. So I'll catch you in just a second. All right, everyone, welcome to your workout. This is going to be a very gentle and easy Pilates stretch video. So no major working out going on here, just stretching and maybe a couple of reps on a couple of the things that we're going to do. To start, we're going to do a roll up. So you need the full length of your mat. Come on down, inch your way close to the top. We're going to do a miniature roll up to start, and then we'll do the full roll up. So get into your neutral spine position. We're just rolling halfway and then rolling down. There's a ball. And then we're just rolling and back down. So you are just targeting your lower and upper abdominal muscles. You can bend your knees if that feels better for you. Just a gentle roll up. And then we're going to take it all the way up. You're coming up, and as you go up, you're going to lift your arms up. So that's going to target the stretch in the shoulder blades and the back, and then you're going to lower, you're going to scoop your belly, curve that spine, and let's go for more. As you come up, your shoulders drop, but your arms are lifting up. You can also have your straight legs, scoop the belly to come down. A couple more of these. Pull those arms up, drop the shoulders, reach, and deflate. Come all the way down. Arms are overhead and peeling off the mat. Your heels are there to help you push up and get a good stretch and roll it back down. All right, so those were our roll-ups. Let's go into some inversions. And again, if you don't like the inversions, stay right about here. So this could be your inversion, and that's about as far as you're going to fold. And you can practice folding your legs like this. So this is part one, or level one for inversions. Part two would be picking the hips up. Keep your head on the mat. So you're just doing a little scoop, that's a reverse crunch. And then part three is the full inversion, taking your feet back into this jackknife and plow position. If you feel like doing it, go ahead and take your toes and tap them to the floor a few times, maybe for 10, or just hold and maybe do some rocking forward and back with the feet. Get a nice spine stretch. Let's kick up one leg and the other leg. Woo, just taking it easy. We're stretching our spine, our hamstrings, our legs. So here you are in your inversion. You can rest your knees on your forehead and then assist yourself with your hands under or behind your hips. Maybe place them right there. Hi, Chewy. And let's stick our legs up in the air, all the way up. I get a lot of requests for inversions, so we're just gonna scissor kick. This is another fun way to stretch out your hamstrings. And then if you go into open leg, you can stretch out. Well, you can turn the legs and rotate the hips. Maybe put your feet together. If you don't have a lot of space, I'm kicking my wall here, so you can stretch out your hips like this, and then also do some bicycles. So these inversions are playful and fun. You're gonna reverse and just do what your body feels like doing to stretch out. Bring the knees together, and then we're going to take it down into a bridge. So you are arching over your thumbs that are supporting you, and then rolling the body down into the neutral spine position. So let's just do a couple of these pumping up bridge exercises. See how high you can get your hips to the sky or the ceiling. You're squeezing your glutes together as you go up. 9 and 10. Hold here. Let's cross one leg over the other. And this is a really good glute stretch exercise. Maybe just do 5 of these. 4 and 5, and then relax, come down. Let's switch it out for the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then release, come down. Let's bring our heels together. So now you're in this Supta Baddha Konasana, so a reclined butterfly position. You can take your hands overhead if you want. So your arms are mimicking what the legs are doing. Hang out here and relax. Try to flatten out or neutralize your spine. Press the heels together like a suction cup motion. So you're putting some pressure on the heels, pressing your hands together, you know, squeeze, give a little pressure, create a little tension, and then relax. And then just hang out. Let's try it again, press again, create some tension, use the glute muscles. You're targeting the inner thighs. And then relax and flap the butterfly wings together. Let's do a little spine twist while we're here. So take one leg down and cross one leg over. So now you're in a little bit of a spine twist, and then you're going to roll the arm that is open, roll it out to the side, whether you're touching your wall or you have plenty of space. And then try to bring that knee all the way to the floor, but that's not a requirement. Just see if you can. And you want to take a few breaths while you're here. All right, then let's switch and do the other side. So same thing, extend the left leg now, take the right leg on top and roll your knee down to the floor or as close as you can get it. And then the opposition stretch is your right arm is extended out, trying to get that shoulder to the floor. Hi, Bob. Hi. Hi to you, cutie. So get a good deep spine twist here, stretch. Oh, you are so cute. He put his face in my hand. And then carefully come out of it. We're gonna do, he said, hi buddy. So let's do a single leg stretch. So bring one knee in. This is a stretch, not necessarily an active exercise. So take your time. You can lift your head up or you can keep it on the mat. And good. Now let's go into a double leg stretch. Same thing. Head is resting or lifted up. Extend into a hollow body and bring the legs back in. Good. 3. We're just going to do 5 of these. 4. Extend out. And 5. Bring it back. Now let's take our hands to the top of the mat and scoot yourself down just a little bit. So you're holding on to the top of your mat. We're going to push one leg out and switch. So your back is staying pressed into the mat. Your knees are at a 90-degree angle, except for the leg that it is extending. Just focus on pressing the back into the mat, coordinating your breathing. 9 and 10. Then let's come into a double leg inversion stretch here. Then we're going to split the legs and come into a leg grab and switch. This is a great hamstring stretch. You're pulling the leg close to your nose. The kneecap and the nose are trying to meet up together. All right, and then bring it down. Give the knees a hug. We're gonna rock just a little bit. We're gonna do a rolling like a ball. So using your momentum, we're gonna come up. 3, 4, and 5. You can put your hands underneath your knees so that you're hovering with your feet just here in this teaser position. And then we're gonna extend the legs out. So now you are in a forward fold position. Forward fold, arms can come up overhead if you need the full length of your mat. Your body is up tall, you're coming into a 90-degree and you are hinging forward. So you're not trying to curve the spine too much, you're just trying to keep yourself at this angle and then see if you can push yourself just a little bit more to come closer to the knees. You can also have your hands under your legs, but also try not to bend at the back. We're bending from our hips, this hinge right here. So keep yourself tall if you need to, or if you're flexible, you can come down a little bit lower. Then let's come up gently. Let's bring one leg in and give it a good side body stretch. This is one of the best side body opening stretches you can do. There are many variations. You can reach for that foot. You can extend both arms above you or rest your arm on the floor and just hold and breathe. And then pick it up. Switch the legs out. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So you are gonna drop one elbow to the floor, open up, let your arm not come out in front of your face, but just slightly over the ear. Oh, doggy is snoring. And this is a good spine stretch. Also, pick up the other arm if you want to challenge the stretch just a little bit. And then come up. Let's bring both feet, well, now let's open both legs. So it doesn't matter how wide you can go. The point is you're trying to lean your body, come down to the ground, whether you're reaching your fingertips in front of you. So this might be as low as you can go, or see if you can push a little bit more. Maybe put your elbows to the floor, or use some pillows. So this can be your invisible pillow support. You're just hanging out here. This is a seated spine stretch. See if you can reach your legs, all kinds of options. And then let's come up and let's do the seated saw stretch. So one hand is reaching for the foot and the other hand behind you is just lifting palm up, or it's resting on the floor, but you are palm up. So see if you can reach that foot. Keep both hips on the floor for this one. If this hip is lifting, maybe come in to the center just a little bit so the hip doesn't lift. Come up and let's switch sides. So that back hand is also palm up. Good little stretch for the hamstrings and the legs and the spine. Breathing into it and then carefully release. Bring the legs together and then let's come up onto our all fours. So now we are in our cat-cow position. Let's go ahead and knock out a couple of cat-cows. No harm in it. Good stretch for the spine. Lifting up, the exhale, and then the inhale, you're rolling forward. So lift up. And then lift up. And come back down. Now let's take it into an opposite arm and leg. Bird dog. This is a lengthening exercise. Stretch. And do a switch. And now hold, and then let's swing the arm and the leg out just a little bit. Good stretch there. Come back, switch. Let's swing out the arm and the leg. Really good stretch. Using a lot of core control, and bring it back. Let's do one more. That was fun. Fun for me. I don't know if it was fun for you. Swing the arm and the leg. Control, balance here. Come back. Drop it down. Swing it out to the other side. Good opposition stretch here. Counter stretch. Good. And then let's take to the knees and do a nice side body stretch here. So you can just pulse for 1, 2, and 3. Reach to the opposite side. Look up. This is a very gentle stretch, not much involved, but really good all the way down. You should be feeling this all the way down your side body. Switching sides, so bring that knee in, switch the other leg, and reach. And then come down, a controlled fall to the floor. You can open up just a little bit more or stay sideways. This is like a modified side plank. And then come down. We're gonna get back on our knees and do a thigh stretch. So thigh stretch is really good for the quads. You can just pull or hinge, pull. We're not pulling, we're hinging back. Arms can do whatever you want them to do. You can add in some arm movement or cactusing. There are so many options with this one. You can also bring the arms down for a chest press. And maybe tuck the toes if you're losing your balance a little bit. Then let's open up to a single version and just tap the back foot. All right, I'm not sure what that was. Come down into a little bit of a rest, your child's pose. So I've got my knees out wide, my big toes are connected. So you're making that little diamond or triangle shape. So come down into your child's pose. You can rest your forehead, take it down to the ground. Then let's put our hands behind the head, walk the knees in. We're gonna do a little bit of a thigh stretch variation. So the head comes down and then you're just lifting up. We're doing this for 5. Hi, honey.
I like these.
You like these? We're having a potato chip kind of day until all the dinner is ready. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi, sweetheart. 3. And we're just stretching our abdominal muscles here. 4. And 5, and then come down into a low cobra position. So we're gonna tent the fingertips. So you're basically bending the elbows and then pushing up. So you're straightening the elbows. So they're bent and then they straighten. That helps you lift up your chest. 3, 4, squeeze the glutes together. Come up. 5, let's hold here. Nice little back bend. You can press your hands down. You can bring them in a little bit closer. Dropping the shoulders. Then let's relax the forearms down to the floor. And let's do a single leg kick. I like to look left and right. Stretches out the neck a little bit. Oh, and these little babies sound asleep. The doggies are sound asleep. All right, so we're just doing a single leg stretch. Let's bring it down with our chest to the floor. We're gonna pick up our feet. So just the feet are gonna lift up. The glutes are squeezing together. That's 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna do a little bit of an active spine twist. So pick the knees up, leave your upper body up also. So you're just supporting yourself with your forearms. Then we're gonna roll to one hip and switch. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop at 6 and 6. And then come back down. Let's take the hands behind the head and just lift up the upper body. So we're just peeling up. I'm doing at least 5 or 6 of each of these. 4 and 5. And then arms are just gonna come out. We're working our posture just a little bit here. Upper body stretch for 2. You can pick up your feet if you wanna feel it a little bit more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest your upper body. Let's just kick the heels together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Shift the hips from left to right. All right, let's reach and grab one foot and the other foot. And rest your chin on the floor. We're getting ready to lift up both legs off the floor. So you're gonna pick your knees up and try to pick your quads up. And also your chest is gonna peel and lift up and just stretch here. Maybe hold, maybe rock if you want. 4 and 5. And then bring it down carefully. Take a deep breath. Then let's just do a quick swimming exercise. So the arms and legs are reaching out, and opposite arm and leg will swim, kick and swim together. And then drop it down. Press your hands into the floor. Let's counter that stretch with another child's pose. This time you can bring the knees together. Come all the way down. Press your fingers, your thumbs to your lower back. Give yourself a massage. Target that tension back there. And then carefully come up. Oh, good job today. That's just supposed to be a gentle workout. You take whatever you can from it. Do it at your own pace. Don't go too crazy. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Take care. Bye.